Karibu mheshimiwa.
Habari.
Karibu sana, karibu.
Asante sana.
Karibu.
Ndugu watazamaji wa Urgent TV, tunaendelea na mwendelezo wetu wa vipindi, hasa tukizungumzia masuala ya kisiasa barani Afrika pamoja na demokrasia. Tutajikita moja kwa moja katika nchi ya Kenya, ikiwa hii ni nchi ambayo ipo katika maandalizi ya uchaguzi wa mwaka 2027 ambapo watakuwa wanafanya uchaguzi mkuu. Nipo na mchambuzi wetu wa masuala ya kisiasa ambaye ni Bwana Edwin Oguna. Leo hii tutakuwa na swali moja. Kabla ya kuendelea, hebu nifungue nyaraka tuliangalie hilo swali. Tutaenda moja kwa moja kulijadili na kupata ufumbuzi wa hili swali. Karibu sana, tuungane sote kwa pamoja. Ndugu Edwin,
Karibu kakaangu.
sasa leo nimekuja na swali moja bana. Hili swali linasema hivi: katika uchaguzi mkuu nchini Kenya, tunaona kabisa ukabila ndio utawala, ambao ndio huamua kiongozi gani atakuwa mkuu au ataenda kuelekea State House. Lakini kulingana na mabadiliko yanayoendelea na yanayoonekana na msukumo huu wa mitandaoni, je, unaonaje uchaguzi ujao wa mwaka 2027? Kigezo cha kumpata rais kitakuwa kile kile au kuna mabadiliko yoyote?
Asante sana kakangu Eugene kutoka Eugene TV. Nafurahia kwa mara nyingine kwa kunitembelea. I want to say this, labda mniruhusu nitumie lugha ya Kimombo.
Endelea mheshimiwa, tu Kimombo.
Asante sana.
Ndio.
I want to say this, it is true that in Kenyan politics, the tribal alignment has always taken the center stage. And with the election that we are approaching, that is next year, 2027, when I look at it, I don't see if it will be different from other elections. Although with the emergence of Gen Z and other young people like Sefona, Babu Owino, and those young MPs joining national politics with the common agenda to create a different Kenya, I think there are some small things that are likely to change, but to me, it will only remain the same with some slight changes. You look at the last election where President Ruto was elected the president of Kenya. Two things played a role. The first thing was the tribal alignment, where Kikuyus, who are the largest tribe in Kenya, came together with the Kalenjins, where that is the tribe where the president comes from, and they united with other small tribes, and that contributed to election of Mheshimiwa Ruto. Another thing that also contributed to our president, Honorable Ruto, being elected was also a slogan. Ruto is a brilliant politician. He went further to create division amongst the voters by coming up with a slogan that was dividing people who are struggling economically and people who are well off, and he called it Asla. That means that he was going for the presidency to fight for those who are struggling economically, and of course they saw him as their savior. So that could have also contributed to his election. Now, looking at the upcoming election, we are likely to see some slight changes, because you look at these young people who have joined national politics, people like Sifuna, people like Babu Wino, they realized that this guy was elected on this slogan. So they said it's right. Kenyans do not understand that one should be elected on the economic agenda. So they said, okay, this time around, we are not going to talk about any agenda, but we're also going to come up with a slogan to counter the Asla slogan. So they came up with a slogan, Ruto must go. Ruto must go. Ruto is one term. So uh, at, at the beginning, President and those who are allied to him thought that uh, they could they could come up with agenda to thwart the slogan Ruto must go. But along the way, it seems that they realized that people from Kenya do not want to hear about the agenda. So they also shifted to a slogan, Ruto two term. So it is Ruto two term, Ruto one term. Ruto two term, Ruto one term. So the slogan, that slogan is likely to bring changes. Like you can see a good number of Kenyans are also buying the slogan Ruto one term.
Yes.
So that means the group of those young peas are also going to bring changes in which the politics is done in that country. Another thing that is also likely to contribute to the upcoming election, presidential election, is the political, ethnic political alignment. You look at the Kikuyus who contributed to the president's election are now not aligned with them, and they are the majority of voters. Sifuna, the name Sifuna is also now another big name in Kenya national politics, and it seems that his tribesmen are really backing him up. So I think that it's also the right time for tribal political arithmetic, but in a case where Sifuna, who comes from a tribe that is the third largest, with the third largest voters number in Kenya, joins arms with Rigathi Gachagua, then I think that could be a game to watch, because that means that we, the Kalenjins, are going to be left with other small tribes. And if Sifuna joins Rigathi Gachagua and they team up with Kalonzo Musyoka, who also comes from the Kamba region, and remember, Sifuna also has got nearly 50% support from Luo Nyanza, due to the fact that he was close to their kingpin. So I think if these people unite together, then it will be a headache to our dear president. And when you look at how things are moving, uh, it looks like the president himself has noticed that this could be headache to him. And you can see the government is trying all ways of ensuring that these people do not unite. You look at somebody like uh, Ndindi Joro, who is an MP of Kiharu. I think you look at his body language and his movement, it suggests something unique. It suggests something that voters do not know, but it seems like the government is behind him, because the other day he said that he was parting ways with the ruling party to form his party. Is likely to be fronted in that region, so that if at all there are people who are going to vote him as their president, then it means that that region is going to be splitted. The same way with ODM, which is now supporting Ruto, you can hear rumors that they are supporting their man Wycliffe Oparanya. Wycliffe Oparanya is being fronted as the verbal deputy president of William Samoei Ruto in the next election. This is going to put the Sifuna's tribesmen into a crossroad where Sifuna is on the other side with the Rigathi Gachagua, and Wycliffe Oparanya is the deputy of President Ruto. This will give them hard work, and it will ensure that Sifuna do not go with the majority. The majority, of course, will support the Wycliffe Oparanyas as the deputy of William Samoei Ruto. So I think those are some of the things that are going to determine who is elected the president of Kenya. But again, in Kenya, yes, in Kenyan's politics, there is hypocrisy. Rigathi Gachagua is also likely to return back and team up with the president. If you look at him, his body language is not that hostile to the president, and is not very close to his other allies. So everything is likely to happen. But the most important thing is that tribal coalitions is still going to play a major role. Thank you, Mr. Eugene.
Okay. So, kabla ya kumalizia hapo, ningependa nikupitishe kwenye swali dogo ambalo linatokana na hilo swali kwamba tuko nao leo, ni kwamba ni kwa nini ukabila upewa kipaumbele kikubwa katika masuala ya kisiasa nchini Kenya?
This is as a result of tribalism. People of Kenya believe that if your tribesman is leading, then you are likely to find some favors from the government. That is why people would always vote according to the tribe.